chance. Hey, worry it, honey. Give it one more chance. Worry it, honey. Give it one more chance.
I was kind of feeling that beat right there, man. A little piano music to soothe your soul. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Hey, Connor, Rush in the comments section. How you doing, man? Hey, we're on the eve of something great, man. We're about to start our program here, coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got a few more calls in today, so I put out so many advertisements. It really, really should work. But we'll see if I can pull off some major professional moves in that regard, and maybe I can be as magical as Rob Pelinka for the Lakers, who's basically committing highway robbery right now. I don't know if you guys are watching, but the Lakers basically have everyone on their team now. Now, I know that's my team, but I still got to call them out for this stuff. I mean, yo, that's crazy, but I have a reason why that's happening, and I know why the Lakers are getting all these guys, and I'll talk about it later. But, yeah, like, it's insane. And they're not even getting, like, superstar guys. They're getting, like, the right guys right now. It's weird. I know that they're, like, in L.A., but shouldn't people want to go to, like, Miami, too? Because it's, like, very, very nice weather. But, yeah, so we'll talk about that in a second. If Lakers don't win the ship, I never want to hear it. Exactly. No, like, they have every reason to win. Like, honestly, like, I mean, besides Kevin Durant's team, it's like those are, like, the only two teams. But I know that we said that last time, but, like, it's getting absurd right now. It really, really is. Yeah, no, people could get hurt, always. Yeah, but, like, as it stands, yo, that's a lot. Although the Lakers are really old, I get that. But, like, and in basketball today, I don't think that age counts as much. All right, bro, everyone is going to Miami. Oh, you know, people are. But again, that falls into my line, and I will talk about that later. I have the reason why this is happening. All right, and it may not be the reason that you guys believe it's happening. All right, and if there was a team in Hawaii, that team would be stacked as well. All right, I will get to that in a second, but let's start off with the quote of the day. All right, the quote of the day is to relish the comeback. All right, mini quiz real quick. Who was the fighter on the ground? Who was the fighter on the ground? All right, let me know. And right after this, he got back up and knocked the dude out. People were putting like memes of like the Undertaker. I don't know if you ever seen him wrestle, but he'll get like knocked out and he's like dead, and he'll just be like, "Damn," like that. It's like wake up, and it's like the dopest thing ever. But yes, this guy. Let me know if you know his name. I think he was the heavyweight champion of the world. But like he's just like some fat chubby Mexican dude, but he has like the biggest guts in the whole wide world, and he won. No, not Tyson Fury. His name is Ruiz. Nice try though. Tyson Fury is very, very good, and he was the champ as well, and all that stuff too. But no, this guy, he made the biggest comeback like ever, basically. All right, but yes, relish the comeback when you're down, and like you have like no chance to win. Again, I've said it before. Yo, that's time to start filming. I mean, because you're going to make the movie, right? No one wants to see a movie where the person was winning in the beginning, they're winning in the middle, and then they won in the end. Congratulations, right? Nah. People like movies like this, right? That's when it's exciting. That's when like you capture their imagination, their attention, right? All the dominant people who just knocked out everyone all the time, like Mike Tyson, I mean, they weren't like beloved, all right? The people that come back are the ones that do it. So if you're down, that's just excitement. That means that you're going to be like doing like the greatest thing in the entire world, all right? So you can't be down and out and like start arguing with your teammates and like start like just like giving up just because you're down. That's stupid. John, you always say you should play the same way if you're down by 70 or losing by, yeah, exactly. If you're winning by 70, down by 70 or tie game, play the exact same way. People who matter really recognize that. All right, like the coaches in the stands, they're not looking at the score, kind of. They're looking at the score to see your reaction. And so many players are stupid because they just give the wrong reaction. Like, you're not trying to win this little, like, high school championship. You're trying to, like, make it to, like, Duke, right? But the Duke coach comes down and you're losing and you're just like, oh, I hate this, and you throw something. Oh, and you think that he's going to be like, dude, yeah, that guy has passion. I like him a lot. No, he doesn't want that crap because you just got a T. And you got kicked out the game. You're an idiot. All right, you can't control yourself. You're weak mentally, right? He doesn't want that. He wants the guys going to be like clapping and be like, guys, we're only down by 79. It's okay. Hey, step by step, step by step. Okay, I mean, maybe you're not good enough if you got down by 79 in the first place. But maybe the other team was just like dope because Lonzo Ball's dad used to have him play against Crenshaw High and they would get beat by like 70, like 3 years up. And people would be like, this Ball kid's not that good. And it's like, shut up, man. Like probably no one from the other team is in the NBA right now. And all three of his kids are in the NBA. I mean, like, it's not about winning and losing games. It's about making it to where you want to make it, right? So relish the comeback and love the comeback, and then you'll have more chances to come back. All right, moving on. We got our elementary. John, I think Curry will be one of the only players of this era to stay with one team his whole career. Yeah, I'll talk about that too. And you know what? I'll mention that right now. The Irish, for the most part, but Mexicans as well, when they get married, they stay married, no matter what. The wife can cheat on the husband can beat the wife, they will stay married. And they think that that's called loyalty. But now that we're like getting more modern, if someone doesn't treat you well, bounce. Right? You make them treat you well. And all these like guys that have like zillions of dollars, they think that they own these players. The players are now realizing, you don't own us. I can do whatever I want. Right? Now imagine if loyalty is good. Loyalty is great. But loyalty could also make you lose. So let's say like our program, like I'm starting it here. How many players do you think would rather stay with their own team? Even when I describe what our program does, and they believe me. And they're like, yes, I truly believe you could get me into D1, but I'd rather not even make D3 with this program because I'm loyal. You can't be loyal to a fault. So loyalty is not as important as you guys think it is. Now, you can be loyal to people and realize that it's just a game. So when people leave your team, still treat them great. That's kind of loyalty, all right, that I like. Because if Steph Curry started scoring 2 points a game and was just missing everything for 3 straight years, you would be like, yo, it's time to trade him, right? You're not loyal to him. You wouldn't just suck for a while. Now, the Lakers, they have been loyal in the past to like Kobe. They basically took 2 years off just for him. They paid him $50 million, not to win, just because they are like, we don't want you retiring with another team. That's loyalty to a fault the other way. All right, really, they should have been like, yo, Kobe, see you, man. You're not good anymore, right? All right, so it all depends on what you think. So don't get too hung up on loyalty. All right, swoop layup chase is one of the drills. That's when we're going in from the outside, hitting it with a swoop layup, and then going into to score. You're starting on the opposite wing. The other person starts off on the opposite baseline outside the key, and they can go all the way toward the corner. All right, the more toward the corner that they are, going foot fire before you pass the 3-point line, the better that they are. The closer to the key that they are, the worse they are. But you want to try to figure out a balance.
Here's your reminder.
Uh-oh.
Trivia time.
We got an early trivia time. All right, I'll come right back to that. Let me see. You're right. I'm only loyal to Boban and Luka. Nobody else. Bandwagon. But if you want to be the GOAT, loyalty matters? Not necessarily. No. I think Michael Jordan would still be the greatest if he went to 8 different teams. He's just the greatest player. But that's because I care about skill. You can't just say like if every single player in the entire league always switched teams and there was one random player who never switched teams, he's not the GOAT. The greatest of all time, the greatest means like you're the best in my eyes. It means that you can actually be a better basketball player than everyone else. So, yeah, so like I mean Kobe is better than Michael Jordan probably. Yeah. I mean like he's more skilled. But wins also count, and then like everything else also counts, and the grit. But like Kobe worked the hardest too. So Kobe's my GOAT. Michael Jordan second, and I mean it's hard to rule out LeBron and like Kareem and all those guys that have so many freaking accolades. I know that they can't like cross you up and stuff like that, but like and they can't shoot threes as well. But like, dude, I mean Steph Curry shoots threes better than both Kobe and Michael Jordan, right? But they're not. But he's not big enough. Him being small discounts him from being the GOAT. Yeah, it's like what? Just because he didn't grow, so that kind of sucks too. So I appreciate players like that. But anyways, I count it all, and legacy matters as well. But yeah, Michael Jordan's the GOAT. I don't care if he switched 18 teams. All right. Greatest does not mean the best. Yeah, it doesn't have to mean the best. It kind of means whatever you want it to mean. Basically, it just means favorite. Well, who's your favorite? All right. Anyways, let's go to the trivia question today. We got the trivia, a whole bunch of stuff right here. And the trivia question today. All right, get out your pads. All right, ask your dad to come in the room to help out. Get out your Google maybe. All right, whatever you need to make this work. All right, because Ben Kaufman is up 1-0. All right, I don't know why it's not coming up, but he's up 1-0. 1-0. All right, here we go. The trivia question is: which 2 teams were a part of the game that had the highest score in NBA history? Which 2 teams were members or like partakers in the game that was the highest scoring game in NBA history? All right, which 2 teams? List them right now, and I got this one off the top of my head too. So let me know. LeBron isn't the GOAT because his whole game is around his physical, not all skill. And Finn Kaufman wins again. The Nuggets and the Pistons, yes. Nuggets and the Pistons off the dome, he claims. He claims off the dome. And I like skill with like Luka, KD, Curry, people like that. Yeah. The physical people like LeBron James and Shaq. It's basically just like people who punk other people. But what would happen if Michael Jordan played against Allen Iverson? I mean, couldn't he just post him up? Michael Jordan only wins that game because he's stronger. The same strength that LeBron James and Shaq show. So it's like you have to give people points for being smaller now. So if you do that, Muggsy Bogues is the greatest player of all time. It's really silly. So you can't go by that either, man. I think it's just a combination. All right, good job with that. It was 186 to 184. Maybe like triple overtime. Yeah, it was a lot. But anyway, Finn Kaufman wins yet again. It's just ridiculous now. Finn, your coin is coming from last month. It'll be there tomorrow. All right, man, you guys. Step it up, please. All right, going back to elementary, just real quick. We got the meet the post on the break. Athletic rebound to put back. Make sure that you throw it off the backboard, catch the ball up high, smash it in, and make sure that you land diagonal from the basket so that you can shoot a hook shot over both shoulders. Meet the post on the break, all right, meaning don't let him pin you in. All right, if the post is running down, you got to stop him early. You make him go behind you. All right, you don't get pinned in. All right, and just to show you that one, if this big old center right here is right there, and the point guard has the ball, he's just waiting. He's waiting to post this dude up. And you're down here waiting, all right? You can't allow him to get you pinned down underneath the basket like that, all right? You have to stop him early. So you meet him early on the break. And when you meet him right here, maybe then he still is stronger than you. Like I just said about, Jordan being stronger, LeBron being stronger, all these guys, right? But he can't score from the three-point line. And what he is going to push you, you're right. But he's going to push you to like right there. And then you can stop him by that point. If he pushes you even more, then that's a foul. All right, and then you make them go behind you, not in front of you, but you make them go behind you, and now you're in fronting position. All right, so that's how you meet the post on the break. Make sure that you meet them with your forearm right there. You make them go around you the opposite way. Basically, you're just a cone. All right. I know I'm just saying I don't like those people as much as skilled people. Look at what I said in the chat. I'm doing my trick so I can answer first. Don't complain. Who do you think is the most improved player from beginning of their career to the retirement or now? We talked about that one before. I love that question. Who's the most improved player of all time? Like, skill-wise, LeBron's up there, man. That's really cool. But Gordon Hayward did amazing. Probably just like guys that were just like one-dimensional, then they became multi-dimensional. But guys like Victor Oladipo, he was like trash when he first started out. Then he just buffed up one summer and became All-NBA. Isaiah Thomas, the younger one, he did a great job of improving as well. But like basically right when Jordan first came in the league, he was like already amazing. And same with like Kobe. But those guys worked early and worked hard early. So it's basically like who has a change of mind. Who said, I don't want to be great, and then was like, yeah, I want to do it, and was good enough to get in, probably a tall player. So, yeah. I mean, out of all the greats, I'd give it to LeBron, but that's because he was such a physical force, and then he really got skilled and translated himself into an old man game pretty well. Giannis, that's a good pick too, but I think he has a long way to go to improve. Pascal Siakam, screw him. His game annoys me, man. Anyways, moving on. We got homework. Great job, Connor Rush. I see you. I added the homework playlist to the website. All right, so if you go to it, I got two things to show you on the website. If you go to this and you go to curriculum right here, this is where you could buy extra book copies right here on the curriculum page. Also, where you can subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to the playlist, see the skills stuff, see the challenges. You can click here to see our live streams, of course, and then right here now we have the homework. All right, and then you can click right there to see like multiple stuff right there. All right, so that's where we're organizing that stuff, and then if you scroll down, this will be the Twitter link for Limitless Hoops. Sooner or later, I will add not only when we start this thing, which is every single time, but I will also add when there are new videos up as well. I like new videos for like anything, like I don't know, just anything related to the book. All right, so that's on that page. But then there's another page with the calendar page. Click on the calendar page, scroll down, and this is the new schedule that we're going to start, okay? This is the gym time that I happen to get, but I do like it a lot. So I think it's going to clear the way for games, and it's just going to make our program better. So it will be harder, but, hard is not bad. All right, so at 6 a.m., we will have private sessions on Sunday and Monday. I don't think anyone's gonna be doing a private session, but I don't even like private sessions, dude. I think like some people need some private sessions, like every now and then. If you don't understand something in depth that like you just cannot get, yes. But do you need private sessions all the time? I know it's more money for me, but no, you do not. All right, that's the private session time, the green times. Then after that, on Sunday we have shooting. All right, at 7 a.m. I know that's early, but it'll make room for our games. And everyone gets to be in there. We'll have shooting machines and like a lot more than what this program has ever had. On Saturdays, we'll also have open gym at 7 a.m. I don't know if we can get people out of bed, but if we ever could, it's to play, right? So you just play during that time. We have our 5 p.m. live streams every day now. All right, not this week, but starting next week, every day. All right, starting on the 14th actually, so in 2 weeks. All right, so every day the live stream at 5 p.m. and I will talk about the next day's stuff. Will be a lot more in depth. I won't really entertain all your like side conversations too much because we'll have to get stuff done. But that will be a great way to understand tomorrow's itinerary. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. we'll have workouts. Tuesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. we'll have the elite team. On each of these days, you can show up 30 minutes early. So it really starts at 6:30, but that's just the time that I put on here because you should show up to things early. All right, then at 6 a.m. on Monday through Friday, we have our boot camps. All right, so that's our entire schedule. Not to mention our combines and our clinics. We'll start that at the new year probably. And we're also going to make room for outside people. So I'm going to let Sport Access host it. And I will just be like the instructor. You guys will still be for free since you guys are part of my program and get to book on here. But half the people will be people not in our program. So we can always recruit them. All right. And that's the plan. John, do I have a full team now? And if so, do you have games? We will have games on September 1st, and we will have tryouts this weekend. So we'll find out how many teams that we have. Pretty sure that we have a high school team, but I'm probably going to have to mix the younger kids. But I really don't know. We're going to find out soon. What else do you have? 500 shots. You guys are doing your shooting stuff. Great job. All right, and then that's about it for that stuff. Let's move on. We got the picture of the day. And this is what I was going to talk about right here. All right, breaking news. The entire NBA agrees on a one-year deal with the Lakers. It's hilarious. Listen, in life, man, like, you only live one time. And what this world did was a trick. I don't know if you guys remember it, but your parents, they probably did tricks with you. Like, hey, first one to clean up their room gets $1. Or like, whoever can be quiet the longest gets $1. Or like, hey, I bet you can't do this. And they're tricking you because you're a little kid, right? You're a little kid who doesn't understand stuff, so you're able to be tricked. When you're older, you're not like that, are you? Yes, you are. And you're like that because of money. All right? Money makes the world go around, and money is how we organize the world. Some people don't really care about it. Some people try to steal it. Some people are on the streets and just homeless and going, screw you guys. But basically, you have to play along with this whole money thing. Since COVID happened, and money has kind of become like a non-factor because they kind of gave it to us free for a while. And that's why you don't give money for free, because now people are like, wait, what have I been doing? Why have I been waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning ignoring my family for all this time? Why have I been doing this? And they've been questioning stuff. 40% of people have quit their jobs since COVID began. And probably not just quitting just for the hell of it, and not just quitting just to stay home. They're quitting to go in other careers. Because people are now like, wait, I only live one time. And they're starting to realize stuff. And the NBA guys are realizing, wait, I've been loyal to my team all this time and people still hate me. Or I've been loyal and my owner still traded me. And I've been trying to do it the right way, and people still like, I mean, it's hard to win in a small city like this city versus that city. And we know for a fact, if you don't have a superstar on your team, you can't win a championship. All this stuff. So they're like, wait a minute, I just want to win. Let me put me on one of the 4 teams that can possibly win. And they're like, oh, like Kendrick Nunn, he passed up like millions of dollars just to play with the Lakers. And the Lakers have no more cap space. And one of the rules in the NBA is like you have so much cap space so that you so you can't stack your team. But what if everyone was like Steph Curry when they got KD and just said, I'll take less money? What could they do if LeBron James was like, I will play for $1 million a year? And KD was like, oh, I'll play for $1 million. And there's that 12 guys just sacrificing millions of dollars to play with each other. They would be stuck, right? The NBA would be so stuck. Same with like Amazon. What if they couldn't get anyone to work horrible conditions for money? They were like, we'll pay you $1 million an hour. And they're like, no, because your job sucks. They would be like, oh, well, then we don't have a company anymore, right? If you can't force people with money, it changes the whole world. And people are only going to be doing what they want to be doing. And how many people want, and this is where you guys can win. How many people want to be great? If the NBA made no money at all, who would still want to play in the NBA? And if that's you, and you would be willing to work that hard for nothing, you're special. And in this time, when everyone's incentives are going down, they're going to be doing things like with all their heart, but probably not their regular things. So if you like love to read or like love to like study or love to become a doctor or a lawyer or something like hard like that or NBA basketball player, now is the time to do it. Because everyone else, the money's being taken away. And everyone else isn't caring so much about the money that they're not trying anymore. You guys can go for your passions, and no one's probably going to go with you that hard. All right. So if you're not inspired by just money, you win right now. So there you go. DeMar DeRozan, Magic and Dirk always took less money. They did take less money, which is basically cheating. Yes, it is basically cheating. It's to get better people on your team. All right. I hope Russ and Carmelo get a ring though. Well, people like LeBron don't need money. Well, no. Hey. Who said that? Blake Bastani? Blake, Your parents make at least like half of the amount that LeBron makes. You guys are pretty loaded. You guys don't need money, and your dad still works. Think about that, man. Crazy, right? And they still make you go to school. All right, other things matter than money. All right, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Anyways, let's finish up. We got a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna speed around the rest. All right, let's finish up. We have the middle school stuff here. 1-on-1, 5 seconds from half. It's sprinting all the way, make them change your direction, but then you change directions fast enough, and then you hit them. All right, 3-on-3, no dribbles. Be smart about it. Take your time, and then actually play real games, kind of like that. Post positioning on the swing. Make sure that you're in the right spot. Unintentional, intentional fouls. Make sure that you make it obvious to the ref that you're not what you're doing, and you can communicate with the refs as well. Don't hurt anyone. Fouling with fouls to give. Make sure that you have enough team fouls so that if you foul them toward the last seconds of the game, that they're actually shooting free throws rather than just taking the ball out over and over and over again. So if you only have two team fouls, you're in trouble. So get a lot of team fouls, right? But don't give them the bonus though. And up by 5 with 3 minutes left. All right, make sure that we take care of the ball, but we're still aggressive. We don't want to be too aggressive though. All right, moving on. We got our story of the day. Pay attention to it. If the other team rebounds your missed shot, they're now 90 feet away from their basket. If you turn it over, you may still chase them down. If they block your shot, it's embarrassing, but still may even be your ball. Giving up an offensive rebound, however, places the other team just inches from their basket, and there is no mistake greater.
Boy left wide open. Griffin, oh, wow! Incredible.
Yes, giving up an offensive rebound, even if it was a foul like that, is the worst thing possible. Okay, again, kicking the ball out of bounds is less than that. If you kick the ball out of bounds, we're going to take you out the game. So we really should take you out the game for every offensive rebound that you give up. For everyone that you get, however, that's like the biggest thing in the world. Because if you get an offensive rebound, there is nothing better. So understand that besides putting the ball in the basket, an offensive rebound is the greatest thing that you could ever do in any game. So put the emphasis on that and don't let them get any. All right, and you want to get as many as you possibly can. All right. Let's see. We got clockwork passing drill, zone cutting, ball and hold drill, jump ball positioning, and taking the last shot and post entry plus kick out. All right. I wanted to talk about jump ball positioning, but just make sure that you're in the position to get the ball and to not be scored upon. So, real quick, if the jump ball is here in the middle and we have the two centers right there jumping, all right, we want to make sure that we protect it so that they can't tip the ball ahead and have him get it and go score. So if there is a person right here, we want to put two people on both sides of him, like that. All right, and then if they have a person right here and a person right there and a person right here, well, we want to put our people on this side, not on this side. All right, we want to be on the defensive side. All right, and we're like that. Now realize that we're just going to be giving the back tip to that guy, and a lot of people don't like to do that. All right, but now if they are going to get the tip, one thing that we do is we right when the ball is thrown straight up, we sprint and we try to steal the tip. All right, and you're not really allowed to do that, but refs sometimes don't call it, and it doesn't matter if they don't. If they do call it, it's just their ball. They're going to get the ball anyways. But whatever you do, you don't match up like this, because if you do that, now they can tip the ball to that guy. And if you're thinking, well, I can just step off here, well, now they can tip the ball to that guy, and they have an advantage. So I say just play like this, and then if your guy happens to get it, he should be tipping it to right here in this middle area, or to right there in that middle area. So make sure that we have good jump ball positioning, whatever we do. All right. Finishing up here, we have What do we have here? Oh, the movie of the day is the third grade movie since we're here on August 3rd, and it's McFarlane USA. It's a cross-country movie. I've never seen it, but it's a true story, but I guess it's not like exactly true. All right, but they made it like, cinematic for Hollywood or whatever. But I hear it's a very, very good movie. I was gonna read through the description to find out like more stuff to tell you guys what it's about, but I want to watch this movie, so I don't want to ruin it for myself. So you have to look on it yourself. Watch it. If you're a third grader, you definitely watch it again. Once we start in a few weeks and we have coaches making you guys run for stuff, we will make sure that you watch these movies, okay? Because again, I want you guys to succeed. So we're going to just basically force you to do everything, okay? So if Connor doesn't run or whatever because he's already ran and like someone else is running, and Connor doesn't do like the Kobe Bryant thing to do, I will force you to do that. All right, John, did I see Space Jam 2? I did see Space Jam 2. All right, why should I shoot another shot? I already made my last shot though, dude. I made my last shot. I will shoot another shot when I have someone on the show. All right, step off me right now. Anyways, you guys. All right, that's all that I have for today. Don't forget that the quote of the day is relish the comeback. All right, relish the comeback. Want to be a part of the comeback? We start here. My adult league team starts next Sunday, not this next Sunday, but on the 15th. On the 15th, we start playing games. Hopefully, if there's enough teams in the league, I think that there should be though. And I'm hyped to play. I've not played in like a year and a half. You guys get to play all the time, dude. All right, I haven't played in a year and a half. I'm hyped. I'm probably older now, but I think I'm playing a little better than I was right before the pandemic. So hopefully, I age well. We'll see how it happens. Who knows? But I hope that I'm in a comeback situation. I mean, I hope that I smash all these teams, but I don't think I will. But like, we're gonna come back too because my teams don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. John's scared of the moment. It was an iconic shot. It was a great shot, dude. All right. Here you go. Right before I sign off, behind the back shot, 2 in a row. Got him. Here we go. Give me that. I hit the rim though. All right. See you guys later. Peace, everybody.